welcome back to Chester Zoo. I'm Lucy and we are here at the Sumatran tiger enclosure. We've just put a feed out, so hopefully any minute now you're going to see a tiger come over the hill. And it's just there, it's a calf leg, it's on the log. We like to challenge the tigers, so we've put it on there and it's going to be a real test of their strength. And hopefully any minute one is going to come over the hill. We have two Sumatran tigers here. We've got a mother and daughter. Mum is Kasarna and she's 14 years old, and her daughter is called Kasarna and she is 5. Not sure which one's going to come over the hill, so we've got the two females and they live together really well. The only time we do get any issues is over food, so we always make sure that we put half of the food on one side of the paddock and half of the food on the other. So it might be that they've both come out and one of them is just looking for the food on the other side and the other one's just wondering which way she needs to go. Here we go, we have a tiger. Which one is it? Oh, she's seen us. She's gonna come down. Okay, so this is Kasarna and this is the younger tiger. She's quite a shy tiger actually. Her mum is a really confident tiger, but she didn't get the same genes apparently. She's quite a shy tiger, so it looks like she's kind of stalking her way around the back of the bushes. Yep, she's definitely trying to hide herself from us. So tigers have these great stripes on their orange background, which provides them with brilliant camouflage, and actually sometimes we really struggle to see the tigers here because when they're behind the bamboo and the other shrubs they blend in really, really well. Oh, she's just peeking out there. She's getting braver. Come on, Kasarna! I think maybe she's wondering why there haven't been people in the zoo for a few days and now all of a sudden there's a couple of people here. Okay, so it wasn't quite the ferocious pounce that I was hoping for, but she's now tucking into the calf leg there. And you see it's actually attached to that log. That log is pretty heavy. We struggle to move it around between us as keepers, but they do actually drag it around quite easily. They've got such strong muscles in their shoulders and their forelimbs. Oh, there we go, demonstrating beautifully. So Kasarna may actually drag this into the bushes where she can't be seen because she is quite an elusive cat. Oh no, she's settling down. So Sumatran tigers are the smallest of all the subspecies of tiger, but what they lack in size, they definitely don't lack in ferociousness. Kasarna, our mum tiger here, she's a very ferocious cat. We don't mess with her at all. Sumatran tigers are actually classed as critically endangered in the wild. There could be as little as 400 left, so really problem for these species. Hunting for their body parts, to use in traditional medicines, also habitat destruction. These come from the part of the world, Sumatra, obviously, where palm oil is grown quite a lot, so that's a big issue facing this species as well. I don't know if you can hear it on there, but we can actually hear Kasarna crunching her way through the bones at the moment. They've got really powerful jaws and there's huge canine teeth, which obviously all the big cats have. I hope you can hear it, it's quite a cool sound. okay? She's a little bit unsure. She's never done a live feed before. It's all new to her. See how she took the piece of meat to the back of her mouth there? That's taking it to her carnassial tooth, which is a tooth that large carnivores have, and the teeth kind of act like scissors and they shear the meat off bones. They've also got a really barbed tongue, just like your pet cat at home, but obviously a lot bigger than these big cats. And they'll use that to groom themselves, but also to lick all the little tiny bits of meat off the bones as well. It's kind of like Velcro. On the log as well, there's a lot of claw marks, and the other reason we feed it this way is to try and replicate the tigers feeding on a large carcass, which is what they would hunt in the wild, and they'll hold on to the carcass with their front claws and their really strong forelimbs, and to hold it tight basically so that they can rip the meat off it. And you can see they do exactly the same thing with that big log here. So this is our way of providing them with a huge prey item. It's not actually that big. If we were to feed the tigers a whole prey item, they probably wouldn't do a lot for the next week or so, and we probably wouldn't see them either because they'd be fast asleep. So we actually feed the tigers most days, and they have big feeds and small feeds, and it just keeps them active and visible as well, which is really important for us and for you guys. But it means we can provide them with lots more enrichment as well. We can put food up the feed poles, and we can put food inside Hessian bags that they have to rip open and attach it to the logs just like this. Hey, she's got it. So she's definitely going to take that and hide somewhere now, I reckon. That's Kasarna's way. So thanks everyone for joining us here at the Sumatran Tigers. I'm glad you enjoyed seeing Kasarna eating her food. I'm glad she joined us as well because she's very elusive. And next up is the Humboldt penguins at 3 o'clock. See you there.